Hi, this is Sean from MP3 Car, and today is Saturday, and we just got the Apple iPad. This is a 16 gig Wi-Fi model, and we're going to open it and take a look. Okay, so I want to take a look at some of the apps on the iPad. First thing I want to notice is that on the unlock screen there's actually a button down here that takes your entire photo album and makes this into a digital picture frame. So this, since it's so thin, it's actually a really good picture frame. And I've been using this non-stop and it hasn't gotten hot at all. So you could probably just let this sit and on its charger all day and it'd be perfectly fine. So on this screen, it can rotate in landscape, unlike the iPhone. And down here you can actually put 5 and even 6 apps in the dock. Since it's so big, it's pretty nice to do that. Let's take a look at just a couple of the apps in here. First thing I want to show you is Maps. So Maps does a really good job, and you've got all these other options. You've got classics, satellite, hybrid, terrain, and it can even do traffic, and it can even find me, even though I'm only on Wi-Fi. And what this means is that I could actually tether my iPhone right to my iPad using MyWi, and I would have 3G service on here without actually having to pay for the more expensive model. And this could be a great giant GPS device because you've got directions up here. And unlike the iPhone, this version can actually rotate horizontal. So imagine putting that in your car. It'd be really nice. Anyway, that's Maps. We've also got YouTube, which is really, really great. It'll just load up all your videos, or if you're just surfing. And if we just we could just pick any old video here and take a look. These are in full high definition, depending on if the videos are in high definition or not. But you've got video description, you've got related videos, more of the videos, and any comments that are part of the video. You can actually rotate the iPad and then you'll get a full view, double tap to go full screen, and pinch to make it go back to a new view, horizontal view, and you can actually see the comments more from and related over here. So it just really makes the browsing experience of YouTube really great. And of course, you know, you can pause the browser, etc. that way. And I think you can go full screen. No. Oh, you can. Okay, you can go full screen like that. So you can go back and forth with the video like that. So they're really making use of multi-touch, right? So Safari, another thing, it's just really great. You don't even miss a mouse in these kind of apps. But the other thing that you're noticing is that a lot of these videos, like let's go to a video site. Let's go to Vimeo.com, right, and go to a video site. Well, a video site normally wouldn't be able to play video, but let's go ahead and hit play. And you're going to notice that this video is actually playing right now, and I'm on the iPad, and there's no flash, okay? So the web is moving towards HTML5 video, and this is just an example. And because it's mobile Safari, it's got that cool feature where I can do that to see it, turn it, and now I'm watching full screen video, even fill the screen with it. And Vimeo, all they had to do was give me an HTML5 version, so it's really great. Another app that I want to look at, one thing you notice is it keeps rotating. Maybe I don't want it to. There's actually a switch on the side here. It's not a vibrate switch. That'll actually lock the rotation, right? So sometimes it's really nice. So speaking of rotation, let's go ahead and play a game and see what that's like. So open a game called Fast. This game's not made for iPad. I'm sure they will, but it's just a game that I already know how to play. So I think it'd be a lot better for me to show you what it's like on a game that I know how to play versus a game that I do not know how to play. So they just recently updated this as well. So if you have this game, you don't have the update, go ahead and get it. So once it loads up, we're going to choose your view. We'll do training, and then that's fine, and that's fine, and that's fine. And let's get into it. And this is really fast. That would have never taken that quick, but this is just basically basic gameplay. So I think I missed him. Let's try that one more time. There we go. Ah, alright. Damaged but not killed, and he's killing me. So let's fly. Missed. And got him. Target destroyed. Alright, so that's a game on iPad. Two other things I want to look at is pages and numbers, something you're probably going to have. These are really great. They're really great to work with. I'm not going to go in depth into them, but one thing you'll notice is actually to get your pages and numbers documents actually into here, you can import from the accessory when it comes out. But otherwise, what I've been doing is just going to Mail and just taking a worksheet. Let's go to a different one. Let's go to a Pages file. Open it. Mail will open the file just like normal, but you can actually open it in Pages if you've bought it for $10. And it'll actually open your document and go ahead and import it for you. And it will only import, okay, so see, it's only telling it can only import iWork 09 documents, okay, so that kind of sucks. But I believe that I do have a iWork 09 version. So open it again, open it in Pages, and now since that's an iWork 09 version, it's going to go ahead and import properly. Like that. And there you go. It's telling you can't have comments, or they're not going to show up. So Pages is really nice to work with. You can edit text just as you would think, put that in. We'll make some bold text, right? So just click and hold and select just like you would on iPad or on iPhone. Bold, there you go. If you want to insert a picture, click your pictures. Import a photo like that. It actually takes a second to import it, which is interesting. And then once it's in the document, now you'd think you have multi-touch on the picture. Well, you kind of do. Doing this will actually do the zoom of the page. That doesn't do anything in the picture. Grab the two blue dots on the picture, and then you can actually multi-touch and make the picture smaller. And then, this is just regular Pages moving that around. So this is really great. The other thing is how do you edit this header stuff? You actually go up here and do Document Setup. And then you can actually edit that header and anything up here in the top. So that's basically how to use Pages. So these apps are really good, and you can see how quickly I'm able to jump through all of this. It's just really quick and really easy. So, all these apps are really fast and really nice, and they're just really a pleasure to use. All right, so just some final thoughts on the Apple iPad. I really like this device. I completely understand why they decided to put a large bezel on it. A lot of people had a problem with this, but it makes it so you can hold the device, okay? You don't touch the screen when you're holding it here, and it's really nice. I mean, this device is good to hold. I do notice I usually hold my iPhone kind of like this with my hand underneath. This actually hurts after a while. It hurts your wrist. So you tend to hold it in two hands instead of one hand. So it's not as pleasant to hold in one hand, although you can, for short periods of time. It's got a really great build structure. It's really thin. It's pretty lightweight. But I guess in terms of holding it with one hand, after a while it can get pretty heavy. Just the things to note. It's the apps are really expensive. I mean that's the deal. It's some apps that were $6.99 or $14.99 now, and they get really expensive. But I guess that's just how it goes. But it's really quick, really responsive. I mean, my computer with a solid state drive is not even this quick. I mean, this is why I understand now why they decided to put an iPhone OS on this instead of a desktop operating system. You want things to be really snappy and be instant. Things are instant with this, and it just feels great. And the other thing to note is I've been playing with this for about about 5 hours now, and it's been on and playing video and web surfing and music, and it's been full power. It's still cold. I don't feel any heat, and I'm at 90% battery life right now. Okay, so I've lost 10% battery life in about 5 hours, and it's on Wi-Fi. This thing's been full powered for 5 hours straight, and it's only lost 10%. Whereas my iPhone has been idling starting 100% when this did 5 hours ago. I've been idling, and I'm at 87%. Okay, so this not even being used lost more battery life than this being constantly used. So bigger battery, better battery. This is definitely a lot better.